Hello, my name is Takeda Shingen, and today I'm going to show you on a flowchart how the battle system works. In part 2, we're going to explore how the numbers work. First part, the flowchart. Second part, the numbers. Let's get into it. You're going to start out with BUSD in your MetaMask wallet. You're going to be able to buy some Gen into your wallet. You're going to get that either on PancakeSwap or pancakeswap. You can also get it through the app. You can also get it through the dashboard. Once you've got Gen in your wallet, you're going to be able to propose a battle and be a primary staker, or you can be a secondary staker. What's the difference? The difference is when you're a secondary staker, you accept the battle. You sacrifice 30% of the battle fee because you're not waiting for someone to maybe find you and maybe accept your battle. So let's go down this path right here. You're going to have the secondary staker. You're going to accept the battle right away. You're going to sacrifice your 30% battle fee, out of which the referral is paid out of that, and the team fee is going to be paid out of that. Look at this. Time passes, and two things could happen. You're either going to surrender and lose, or you're going to win. Your opponent's going to surrender. So if you surrender and lose, then you're going to give up a percentage of the Gen risk to the winner. You're going to earn 0 arena. If you win, you take a percentage risked from your loser. So if you were in a 75% risk battle, then you're going to take 75% of the interest that got added up throughout the battle. And you're going to earn bonus arena. And after that, your castle is going to receive the Gen from the battle, whether you won or lost. Let's take a look at what happens whenever you're the primary. Propose a battle. So when you're the primary battler, you say, okay, I want to be the one that chooses how many Gen I'm going to put up and what the percentage of risk. Thing that could happen is this. Either someone's going to pick you, the battle's going to start with you sacrificing 20% as a battle fee, or someone does not pick you for 48 hours, or you back out of a proposed battle before the 48 hours is up. If you do that, you have 3% fee that's going to be applied to your Gen. Why would you do that? Maybe you're just trying to get this Gen that's in your wallet into the castle. But there's no way for you to just insert the Gen into the castle. You got to go through, propose a battle, back out, and put it in the castle. And you remember I told you before in the previous video that if you're going to receive the rewards from referrals, you're going to need 5 times the amount of Gen in your castle than the reward. So if the reward is 5 Gen, you're going to need to hold 25 in your castle. And you're going to have to plan that out so that when the rewards are coming in, you have just enough. You're not wasting too many Gens. So let's take a look at what happens when someone does not pick you after 48 hours. There is no penalty fee. You're simply going to have your Gens go back in the castle. Let's say someone picks you. You sacrifice the 20% battle fee. And again, remember, this could be your own wallet. You're going to propose a battle. You're going to have one primary wallet that you own. And you're going to have one secondary wallet that you own. So again, same thing. Here, after someone picks you, time passes. You're either going to surrender or you're going to lose. If you surrender, you're going to earn 0 arena. And you're going to give up a percentage of the Gen risk to the winner. And if you win, you're going to take a percentage of the Gen risk from the loser. You're also going to earn bonus arena. All the Gen and the arena tokens go into their castle. You can sell your arena, and you can restake your Gen or take the Gen out. Let's just take it over here. There's your Gen and castle. You can either restake it and start battling again, or you could take it into your wallet and extract it into your wallet and then exchange it for BUSD. And that is how you battle in BattleStakes. That's the flowchart. Now, let's explore the numbers. In the second part of this video, let's take a look at the actual numbers that you could have when participating in the BattleStakes ecosystem. We looked at this graph before, and the numbers here are familiar. This is the 75% risk Excel spreadsheet. So we know that the primary staker is going to sacrifice 20%. We know that the secondary staker is going to sacrifice 30%. We start out with 100 gen. They go into battle. You got 80 here. You got 70 here. You got 75% risk. So what happens after a year? Let's just take a look at this number here. Whenever you have a wallet that is staked against an unknown opponent, and that opponent unstakes after a year, or approximately after a year. The primary win would be 286 gens on 100 gen original proposal. We know that you're earning on 80, and what happens here, let's assume that the price of gen stays the same at 10 BUSD, and we're going to hope that our outside revenue obviously is the cause for that, or it might even rise. The initial investment was 1,000. You got the final BUSD when traded at the liquidity is 2,862. And then you got the arena at 350. And you have a total of 3,212, which gives you a 221% return. Let's take a look at whenever you hedge your bets and you have two wallets going up against each other. So you're going to have the initial, again, price of gen is going to be 10 BUSD. You can see this right here is the column that says what your percentage return is. So you have to combine both wallets because you own both wallets. You're going to have one as a loser and one as a winner. So you could see in the first month, you're going to have a primary lose and a secondary win. Total combined win, you're going to have to combine 80 plus 70 because that's your principal. That doesn't go away. So 80 plus 70, that's 150. And then you also gain 3.6 plus 23.4. That equals 177. Now let's take a look at month number 2. So after 60 days, you got 204. After 90, you got 231. After 120, 258. 285. After 180, 312. And after 1 year, 484. So you can see you got 484. So that's 137% gain. And the way I counted arena is this is approximate because, again, I explained before, the arena emissions are controlled. If there is a ton of arena that has not been bought back, the emissions slow down. But we're going to take an average emission rate of 50 BUSD every single month. Again, this is for a stake, assuming that the stake is 100. The proposal is 100. So you're going to have 50, 100, 150, 200, and so on. You got 350. The final gen is 474. If we consider that 10 BUSD is 1 gen, we got 4,740 BUSD plus the 350 equals 5,100 approximately. That's basically 155% return, which is not bad. People look at this like, oh, it's only 155 or it's only 221. Tell me one protocol that has survived a full year giving you 300 million%, okay? This is realistic math. We're not presenting you with things that are fantasy land or that won't happen or that are unlikely to happen. We are basing this off of historic results on what we think we can achieve and what math says that we can achieve, not what, something that's going to be pulled out of nowhere. Just remember one thing. We only have 500,000 gen that we're starting out with. And most likely, we will probably not be hitting that printer button in the first year, unless our community absolutely blows up and we have a massive intake of new users, which could happen. We've seen just a tremendous amount of interest in the first 2 weeks, and we haven't even launched yet. If that happens, we can use the emergency mint function, but most likely we are anticipating that we will let the gen price rise nice and slow. We will let the bots do their work, and we'll monitor the whole situation, the entire ecosystem from the outside. Hopefully this was helpful. We're going to put out this as a PDF for you guys to take a look at and just know these numbers. Remember, there's a calculator that also has a third factor, which is how many people you can show the ecosystem and give out your username, and hopefully they sign up too. So that's the third way to earn. That calculator is on the front page, I believe, of our website, and you can freely use that to just play around with the numbers and see what the potentials are. Thank you very much. We'll see you on the next one.